the first time in history, a court will be prosecuting Boko Haram sponsors or probably members. And Abu Dhabi Federal Court of Appeal in the United Arab Emirates has convicted 6 northern Nigerians over alleged funding of Boko Haram. The conviction was upheld by the appellate court after they lost an earlier appeal at the lower court. If you want to find sponsors of terrorists, you'll find them in the north of Nigeria and also in countries where there is this Islamic affiliation. That's where they run to. According to Daily Trust, it is reported that on Monday that one Surajo Abubakar Muhammad and Saleh Yusuf Adamu were sentenced to life imprisonment. The rest, Ibrahim Ali Al-Hassan, Abdul Rahman Ado Musa, Bashar Ali Yusuf, and Muhammad Ibrahim Isa, got 10 years imprisonment each. Court document shows that between 2015, and of course, you know when Buhari came in anyway, and 2016, the convicts were allegedly involved in cash transfers totaling more than $500,000, close to $1 million. We are talking about $782 million to Boko Haram. Where they got this money from is not clear. The act was contrary to Article 29, Clause 3 of the United Arab Emirates Federal Anti-Terrorism Law, number 7 of 2017. The United Arab Emirates prides itself as a country in the Middle East, an emirate in the Middle East, who frowns at terrorism. Probably you'll find lovers of terrorism in certain Middle Eastern countries, but United Arab Emirates, somehow they've tried to upgrade themselves and position themselves as humans who will not go into extremism. National Security Bureau said investigation of the Nigerians, northern Nigerians, let us make it clear, northerners confirmed their involvement and membership. And they said they are members of Boko Haram. Probably saying they are members of Boko Haram, they thought that would create a kind of connection with the Arabs, thinking they are fighting the Arabian war, the jihad war, or fighting for Allah or any of those things. Probably that's what they thought. Or the level of torture created that, open tap. They started spilling out all what is inside of them. If it were Nigeria, they would have been patted at the back and granted amnesty. They were arrested between April 16 and 17, 2017, and their homes were searched according to the search warrant issued by the National Security Prosecution Office dated April 16, 2017. It is not said or mentioned that Nigeria helped or requested for this interrogation and whatever it is that got them arrested. The country did their own duty. As a result of money transfer and funds, they monitored and realized that this group of people might be connected to drugs, prostitution, terrorism, or any other vice. Abubakar and Adamu were charged for joining Boko Haram knowingly. This negates Article 22(2) of United Arab Emirates Federal Anti-Terrorism Law 7 2017, punishable by death or life imprisonment. Al-Hassan Musa, Yusuf, and Isa were charged with assisting the sect knowingly. The crime under Article 31, Clause 1 of the same law is punishable by life imprisonment or at least 5 years in jail. Most of the transactions were facilitated by 2 undercover Boko Haram agents based in Nigeria. One of them is one person called Alhaji Sahidu. The other, Alhaji Ashiru, were described as Nigerian government officials. So already you understand what it is all about. When I told you most times, of course many people know, I said Boko Haram is business, is Boko business. It is a business for the Islamic elites, business for the criminal government in the north, basically, and specifically, and also for their monarchs, their religious leaders. They are making money. And of course, the bigger boss of them all, the military. The military makes money from this. They've denied it several times. But as you can see, one Alhaji Ashiru, it's so sad that the surname of these people are not being given out. Alhaji Saidu, Alhaji Ashiru, these people are in government. They belong to this regime, to government of Major General Muhammadu Buhari. I'm not saying Buhari is the one that sponsored them. I'm just telling you that they are in this government. They've been in government before, but now they are operating without fear. It is also reported that they funneled misappropriated public funds to terrorists. The Nigerian money were funneled to sponsor Boko Haram, ISWAP, ISIS, Al-Qaeda. They are affiliates in the northern part of Nigeria, in Sambisa. So guys, you understand, your crude oil money from resources, your tax is being used to sponsor terrorists in the north by the northerners. And southerners who are in government are so blind, bloodthirsty, evil. With all of these reports coming out now, they will never ever say, look, enough is enough. Let everybody bear his or her own surname. Saidu modus operandi is using unidentified Arab persons on a visit to Dubai from Turkey to hand over United States dollars to one of the convicts, who then remit naira equivalent to the agent. Families of the convicts say they were framed up, insisting their Bureau de Change business in the United Arab Emirates was legitimate. Now you understand, when you see that aboki dollar, aboki this, aboki that, do not think that it's all about this and that. Your money might be used for fraud. Your money might be used for terrorism. So, well, someone said, and I quote, a fight against Boko Haram is a fight against the North. Who made this statement? To who? Where? And in what occasion? And I want you guys to reply to this. Who was the person who said a fight against Boko Haram is a fight against the North? Boko Haram simply means Aram. Aram. Boko. No. Taboo to Western civilization, education, and anything that has to do with this. Who was the person who said all of this? Guys, I want you to write the name of this person there down in the comment section below. Who repeated this? Federal government will never trace or freeze the accounts of culprits. They will never trace or freeze the account of sponsors of terrorists, but they are ready to freeze the account of NSAS. And right now, they're even claiming that NSAS is soon going to turn into a terrorist organization.